All right, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Um, I wanted to just kind of tap in tonight. A lot of things just jumping off on today. Wow. Did you guys see the latest and the greatest? Um, Share my screen with you real quick. Take a look right here. You see that? Bitcoin hit over 5,300 today on Thursday, October the 12th, 2017. Over 5,300, 5,394, 35 to be exact. Wow, that's serious. That's major. That's major. That's major gains in the market, guys. I don't know if some of you are Bitcoin owners right now. If you own Bitcoin outright, your Bitcoin is making gains. Is making gains. I'm gonna actually talk to you a little bit about how to make that Bitcoin work even more for you than just holding it in your hand and waiting for the market to shift. I'm going to show you how you can grow your money at like 1% daily and earn enough money to create even more Bitcoin. How to turn that one Bitcoin into 5 Bitcoin in a very little time, actually. But I'm just so amazed at this jump on the day, 53.94.35. Man, I mean, this month alone is Bitcoin's jump. Excuse me, not this month, but I would say over the past 30 days, it's leaped. It's leaped. Even look, the percent change in the past 24 hours, 11.75%. I mean, this thing is like, it's going bonkers. You know, I was reading, I was doing some little bit of research online, and I was just trying to figure out what has caused this thing to like break out like this. And I found something that was very interesting. I had saw an article that was released today that Goldman Sachs said that they're looking largely into start mining Bitcoin. They're about to start mining Bitcoin. I'm like, this thing is like, just that announcement alone could have done something, because Goldman Sachs is such a plays a major player in the financial markets. And so just that announcement alone literally could have changed the game, could have changed everything. So I'm like super amazed, man. This is like really mind-boggling. I mean, it's going, who knows where it's going to be by the end of this year? Who knows, man? This between now and December, and between now and January 1st, this thing could double. I mean, very well could. But when you are trading your coins instead of holding them, you got them in the market, they'll make more money for you, regardless of how much it moves right now. And then depending on what platform you are, determines how your outcome is going to be. Now, I'm personally with USI-Tech. I haven't been with USI-Tech that long, less than a year. Probably I've been with them since about mid-May, beginning of June, and I've seen Once I open my account on them, I just see my account making great gains. I mean, it's been blowing me out of the water, and I know, uh, just even when I checked earlier before I got on here, I seen how my account is just growing, man. It's just doing what it does. I mean, USI right now is one of the most solid platforms, one of the most solid platforms for trading and mining Bitcoin, and they have a strong automated system. They have an auto robot that trades, that looks at the entire cryptocurrency market, makes its moves concerning what's going on in the whole market, and trades Bitcoin, and brings 1% gains daily to everyone who has an account with them. And so for a minimum right now, I think that right now, well, actually, because of what yesterday, it was a $60 minimum to open an account with USI, because USI has what they call packages. Package, when you purchase a package, which yesterday was like $60. It may be a little higher today because of what the market is doing, what it has done. But what happens? They offer packages. Packages is a way to buy a percentage of a Bitcoin, because not everybody has money just to go buy one whole Bitcoin. And you really don't need to go and buy one whole Bitcoin, because if you are working the market, your account will build up in such a way where you can able to buy, coins, easily, because your account is building up at 1% daily, on an average of 1% daily over 140 days. So one package in the USI-Tech runs for 140 days or 140%, whatever you hits first. But you're going to get your money back that you invested in it, okay, for them 140 days, and then you'll get a 40% gain on top of that. So we're talking about 140% increase on your net balance. Okay, this is like, where are you going to find that? Where are you going to get that? You can't get it anywhere. And so what I did, guys, is I made a little calculator. I call my Wise Wealth Builders calculator. And on my Wise Wealth Builders calculator, I'm able to calculate based on what you put in, what you're going to come out with on the average at the end of the 140 days. So I just want to kind of show you that real quick, because I think it'll be beneficial to you. I really do. So this is what I call my Wise Wealth Builders calculator. My Wise Wealth Builders calculator. I'm going to delete that amount. And like I said, you can open up an account, one package. The best thing to do is at least try to open as many packages as you can, because of course the more that you put in, the more you're going to get out, okay, at the end of 140 days. But let's just say you're a skeptic and you want to test it out, you want to try it out, put in your 60 bucks. Put in your 60 bucks. And we're talking at the end of the 140 days, where I had this calculator set up. Scroll down here to what this is over here in the purple is the amount of days. So we're talking about 140 days. I didn't do anything past that. I could have, but I just want to show you the period of how long your package is running. So you're talking about turning $60 into $241.63. That's on the it's going to be right around in that zone. It may be a little less, maybe a little more, but this is about what you're going to get at reinvesting daily 100% of your returns. And you're talking about you put in $60, you're coming back with $241. That's 1% daily on the average. Okay, on the average, 1% daily, $60 into $240 in 140 days. You're not gonna get that anywhere. The bank's not doing it. Nobody else is doing that. That's anybody talking about. Someone said that somebody was offering 3 to 5% a day. Let me tell you something. Anybody offering up those kind of numbers is playing high risk because they're not. It means that they're not really thinking about the customers. They're not really thinking about the people. They put on you put on a facade as though you're thinking about the customers, but really you're not. Because when there's a break in the market, or let's just say something happens, you don't have any reserves. No company is going to be able to kick you out 5% every day return and still be able to create reserves. There's no reserves. There's nothing. There's no safety net. There's no safety net there to hold the company up and allow them to continue to trade because there's no reserves. How many times have we heard of companies folding because they had like zero reserves? So you have to be smart when you're doing it. You got to think long term. You can't think just a short term. I'm going to make some money off these people, and then they're going to make a little bit of money. But then once everything, something happens, then hey, that's it. We're gone or whatever. But USI is not playing with that mindset. Everything they do, they think it is long term. They make strategic moves. They've done recently strategic partnership with Bitferry, and there's more that they're doing that's going to come out at the end of the month. And so I'm excited to hear about that. But back to our Wise Bulk Bills calculator here. So one of the things we suggest is that you at least try to start out with 12 packages. You buy 12, it's going to really open you up. Now you're really going to see the returns on your money. Let's just say you bought 12. 60 times 12, I got my little calculator here, is 720. Okay, so we're talking about $720. Let's see what that does in 120 days. Let's see what that does. Almost $3,000. 28.89 at the end of the 140 days. 140 days, $28.99. Almost $3,000. You turn the $720 into $3,000 in 140 days. That's serious, man. It's safe, it's serious, it's doable. That is like excellent. The bank is not even offering you 1%. Some banks offer you less than 1% a year on your money, on your savings account. So this thing is like a no-brainer, guys. I mean, it's not rocket science, nothing to it. It works and operates off of daily compounding through their trading system. They trade. Your account grows 1% daily on the average. On the average. That means that over 140 days, the average return rate was about at 1%. That means that some days you will have less than 1%, some days there's more than 1%, but by the time you get to the end of the contract, which is 140 days, you're looking at an average of 1% every single day return on your investment. All right, you can't beat that. So we're talking about here by getting 12 packages. And again, a package is a way to purchase a fraction of a Bitcoin and trade that fraction to make money for you. You're putting your money to work, not just allowing your Bitcoin that you own just to sit there and wait for the market to do something. Okay, but you're actually trading that thing. You're able to generate more value. Okay, you're able to generate more money, which means you can turn that money into Bitcoin. You're able to buy more Bitcoin. All right. So let's say, okay, that was $720 was for 12. Let's say you want to buy 50 packages. Okay, 50. That's $3,000. Now watch this. I hope this is helping somebody, help you get a visual how things actually work. $3,000 at the end of your 140 days. Look at this, guys, $12,000. Wow, $3,000, man. You sacrifice $3,000 to buy 50 packages, which, remember, one package is $60, and the package represents a fraction of a Bitcoin. But it's turning around and it's trading that for you in the market. So we're talking about turning $3,000 into $12,000. That is incredible, incredible, incredible. This is like life changing. I'm telling you, folks, now is the time to jump in. Don't hesitate, don't play around. Now is the time to jump in. Go to wisewealthbuilders.info. wisewealthbuilders.info. Open you up a free account and fund your account. Okay. When I get the message that you have opened up your free account, I'm going to send you some instructions on how to fund your account. Remember, if you just feel like you only want to do one package is like $60. Okay, watch it and let that make money for you. Okay, but I assure you that the more packages you buy, the better off you are. However, some people may not be in that position to buy more than one package. So you want to buy one package at $60 and you want to just make it work, you can make it work, because what happens is the interest that you gain. Let me go back and show you something real quick. The interest that you gain off of the $60, by the time you get to day 76, you can take your interest and buy you another package. Actually, day 76, you can buy, yeah, that's right. Day 76, you can buy you another package, man. That'll have you 2 packages running. By the time you get, let me see. By the time you get day 117, you can buy you another package. All right, because you got enough interest there to buy another one. Okay, so by the time you do that, by the time you add another one, okay, at the end of it, you have enough there to then turn around and reinvest and buy 3 packages. You have, and buy, actually, yeah, you could buy 4 packages then and have them all running. And then it just you keep buying more packages. The more packages you get, the more money you're going to make, the faster your return is going to be. And I'm telling you, listen, this thing is it, guys. This is the platform to be on. Look no further. This one is it. Go to wisewealthbuilders.info. wisewealthbuilders.info. Open you up a free account and fund that account. When you open the free account, I'll get a message and I will email you the video on how to fund your account. It's really simple. It's really simple. But now is the time. Now is when you want to jump in. You don't want to play around with this. This thing is moving. This thing is shaking. It's happening. This is the time, guys. It is the time right now. Again, today, $5,394. Bitcoin has leaped. It's time to jump in. Don't play around with it any longer. Go to wisewealthbuilders.info. All right? You all have an awesome day. I'll see you on the next episode of Wise Wealth Builders. God bless you.